I join people first and company second. That's the first thing that I look at is who's running the company. There's no shortage of good ideas in network marketing. Companies don't fail because of good ideas. They fail because of poor logistics. And one of the first things that caught my attention was Ron Williams, the CEO. We met Ron about 10 years ago in Utah, actually at a car wash. And it was just kind of a funny story. My wife sparked up a conversation with him, and I wasn't really paying attention. And she asked him what he did, and he said he was involved in network marketing. And I immediately perked up, and I was thinking, oh, okay, I'm going to maybe recruit this guy. And so, and I was new in my career, and I'm sure that I threw up on him and told him everything about what we did in our business and was trying to get him excited and ask more questions. And he was so humble. And, at the end of the conversation, I finally did what I should have done in the first place. I asked him, so tell me a little bit about what you do in network marketing. And he says, well, I'm the owner of Forever Green. And, of course, Forever Green was a significant company in Utah. And I just remember thinking, wow, first of all, did I put my foot in my mouth? Second of all, how humble he was. And I share that story because anybody that's watched the launch videos here, they've said there's a common denominator. Everybody says it just kind of has this raw, organic feel. Ron Williams, 2 decades ago, was a senior executive of Nu Skin. He then went over to Young Living Essential Oils as the CEO, and he pioneered the essential oil movement, which was huge. He's launched some of the most prolific products in network marketing today. And the fact that, and then of course went over to Forever Green, was there 17 years. And so the fact that he came out of retirement was enough to catch my attention. I knew it had to be something important. He always said that if he was going to come out of retirement, it had to be the one and only. It couldn't be, no offense, the 5th, weight loss coffee to launch in this year, or the 10th CBD oil company. I know there's some great companies out there, but he really wanted to be a part of the one and only. And being able to align with Ron was important to me. Along with that, LaCour Enterprises, Chad. I mean, if there's a LeBron James when it comes to back end, when it comes to logistics, it's Terry LaCour. And
tell me a little bit about that. I'm not sure why LaCour Enterprises is important with Uforia.
Terry has an impeccable track record in this industry. He started off as a distributor, so he understands the field, became one of the top earners with that company he was a part of. He launched his own company called BHIP Global, which went on to do it was very successful and still is today. 96, he co-founded a company called Market Vision, which is today the Cadillac of back-end software and support for network marketing companies. He got tired of, if we wanted to start a company today, we would have to go and find a third-party provider to take care of the back-end software support. We would have to go find a third-party provider for fulfillment, and in some cases, even customer support. And along the way, you can lose control of your company, right? That's what happens to a lot of these companies, and that's where logistically you run into issues. So Terry was the first one to really control all aspects throughout the entire process. Not only did he start Market Vision, but he also started a lab and a fulfillment center. The fulfillment center today is in Dallas, Texas. It's literally the size, I was there a couple of weeks ago, of probably 3 football fields. He fulfills for a lot of very well-known companies in this space. He has warehousing around the world. Logistically, his logistic partners for South America have been there since 2002, Europe 2003. They know what they're doing. And so when a company, let's say, brings or partners with LaCour Enterprises, you get the best of both worlds, because you get the excitement of something brand new that's launching, but without the risk that's associated with a traditional startup company. One of the things that everybody is talking about here at Uforia is everybody's saying, are you sure you haven't been open for 2 years and nobody knows about it? Because from the day that we flipped the switch, customer service has been seamless. I mean, the product is just right on point. The branding, marketing, messaging, all of those things are just top notch. And then the only other part of that equation is training. And we went out and got the best of the best, which is Eric Worre. And, quick disclaimer, Eric's not a distributor here. He's not exclusive with our company, but he has agreed to come in a relationship dynamic that he's never done before, to head up all of the training and be at all of our events for Uforia. So now Chad, you're talking about Ron Williams, you're talking about LaCour Enterprises, and you're talking about Eric Worre. So for me, I was able to check that box off the list. So that was the first thing that I was looking at.
Gotcha. So that really helps me to feel more excited about this too, because I've been in a handful of different network marketing companies, some very successful, some I haven't been successful in. But starting in with this one, I have the confidence that the CEO isn't just trying to make a quick buck, right? He's not just trying to, grow something quick and sell it off. Like, he's already made his millions and hundreds of millions. He's doing this because he believes in the product and the movement. And then when you talk about LaCour Enterprises and Eric Worre, it's as if we've assembled a superhero team to run the back end of this whole operation, and all I have to do is talk to people about the product.
No, you couldn't be more correct. I mean, these are guys that don't necessarily need to be here. Ron is not a jumper in the industry. He always says that we're not building a hotel here. We're building a home for distributors. There's a lot of network marketers that have been going from one company to the next, searching for a home, searching for substance, right?